And then maybe what do you think is the best compliment you may have received about your team so far this year, whether from an opponent or maybe a pro scout or a friend in the game who came in to watch your team or saw them on the road? What's stuck with you? Maybe some feedback.
Oh, well, um, I guess last weekend, a guy that had been the field coordinator who essentially ran the minor league system for the Rockies, which is the organization I played in. He's been with them 30 years. Um, and he came to our game and he said, I was told to come watch because this is the most well balanced, complete, well coached team in college baseball. And this guy's been a major league bullpen coach. He's done everything you can do in professional baseball, bench coach, like it. So that kind of made me step back and think that I don't always see the big picture. I see right now, I think about even some of the mistakes we made in this game, but that's probably when it hit me that some of the people that are in the game that sit up there and watch, they probably see things that um, nationally that I obviously don't, and I probably overlook with how hard these guys play and how they engage in the game. So that's the time it hit me.
I said to Jared Miller, based upon your 420-foot homer to center hitting left-handed, apparently you're feeling much better from that side of the plate. When you see the replay, I mean, he literally almost jumped out of his shoes on that 3-0 pitch.
Yes, he's an important part of what we're doing, and we've only played 40 games, and he missed 9 or 10 of the 40, missed them. And I don't feel like he was healthy until today. So you've played with a player that has the capabilities that you see. And he was playing, with right on right is not easy if you've never done it. And he still wasn't 100%. But, if we can keep getting him back and, really engaged in the at-bats like he was today, and that will help us so much.
Hey, Link, when you kind of break down the stats overall for this year, there's nothing that necessarily screams at you that that's the reason you guys have been so successful. How would you explain how you guys have been so far greater than the sum of your parts? And what's the short answer of why you guys have been rolling off wins like this?
I think our defense is exceptional. Not, obviously, if you watch the first couple innings today, you wouldn't say that. But in a 40-game stretch, like the caliber, like Brooks Coates cutting the ball off in the gap, Ryan Cole playing the ball off the, in the corner and throwing the guy out at second base. Some of the stuff Brannigan makes look easy. Preisner's solid over there. Miller can turn a double play and bounce around, and our catcher is tough and does a good job. I guess that's what I see. You put versatile pitchers. We got a good mix of lefties and righties. I think we have pitching versatility. Nobody's too proud to start. Everybody just give me the ball. And, we can't start everybody and we can't close everybody. So we don't care. I guess just that's how we do the whole fall and the preseason. We kind of mix and match who's starting and relieving. And I guess that's the biggest thing. Our offensive numbers, when we're at home, there's days you're not going to have good offensive numbers, but you pitch and play good defense, you have a shot. I think our offense we're learning some things. We still don't do some of the stuff offensively that I know we can do, but there are things that come up that are still fresh for the guys. And I may not have done it in a game yet, maybe practice, but it's different when you're on this stage and you're trying, first and second hit and runs, and some of the bunt stuff is tricky at times, but I think we're getting there offensively.
And last thing is, from the minute you got to campus less than 2 years ago to now, how close is this program, this team, to playing the type of ball you envisioned and want to see eventually? And how much, like, if you put a percentage on how much is still left out there on the table, whether it's this year you get there, next year, to get to your vision for this program?
We're close. Obviously, when you lose the best left-handed reliever in the, Tommy Vale, you lose him and Sheehan. That obviously wasn't how you drew it up, but I guess just development of starting pitching, because it's a little tricky to do what we've done when you look at our pitching stats and how many people have started and closed and middle relief, and all of the outs are important. But we have to continue to develop it, where maybe you have guys that go out there, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that you can get outings like we've gotten out of Bertrand a little more consistently. That would help. But I have no beef with what these guys have done. I'm still learning them. We're probably now at the back end of one full season playing and coaching together. Maybe not. We're getting there, but I'm very pleased with where we are. I think our base running at times could be a little bit better, and our bunting game isn't what I want it to be. But all in all, I'm excited about what we've accomplished.